Just scream.
Yeah, this is a whole session. It'll just start with scream.
Now that the year has ended, let's reflect on it a little bit. I just look into the corner.
Well, don't worry. We still have the one more session before year's end.
No, we have it's New Year's Day.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
This is the last session of this year, and then we're kicking off the next year with another.
Oh yeah, baby!
So what you're saying is that after next week, we'll have to change the name of the channel because next year is going to be better.
We will
Mildly
see.
disturbed space furries.
Mildly uncomfortable furries.
2020 was year of the sad space furries. We're doing it like a zodiac, like year of the dragon, year of the dog.
This is the year of the sad.
Yeah, 2020 was year of the sad. We called it before we knew it.
2021 will be mildly uncomfortable.
You know, that just makes it hurt even more. We called it in advance.
Who else has seen the new Match.com commercials with Satan in 2020?
Oh my
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's Match.com put out new ads, and it has Satan and as a guy and 2020 as the girl.
Oh my god.
Getting together. It's fucking
A match
hilarious.
made in heaven.
I mean, it's freaking hilarious.
Maybe they're trying to compete with the KF console.
Maybe.
I don't know, but
KF console, god.
Speaking of competing, welcome back, everybody. We went completely off course.
Yeah, we
Welcome
tend to do
back
that.
to what is probably going to be one of the most deadliest encounters our group has faced up to this point.
Well,
We are
as
continuing
is
from
recorded.
the most deadliest encounter of the year. We are picking up from 2 weeks ago, where our party has landed onto a asteroid-sized little dome called the Heart Gate. They've explored different pathways, learning little bits and pieces about our boss, and now they have encountered someone that they have met from their plane of existence, who just seems to have taken quite a turn here. The character is a possible love interest for someone else, which has also caused a bit of complications for our party. We are now continuing the fight, hopefully in good standings, but we will continue from 2 weeks ago. To start off the session, I need Captain Snow to make a will save.
You mean fail another will save? Because I have a whole +5 to my will saves.
Wow.
Sources say
I got a 23 total, which is one of the highest I could possibly get.
bad, not bad. Throughout this whole encounter that's going on, you seeing these like scavenger-like creatures popping out of these cells that are directly near them. This link begins to open up in your mind, and you kind of zone out the combat that's happening in front of you, and you're looking into this dark void space area. About 5-6 seconds later, as you're taking a look at everything, you're starting to see the normal plane of existence that you are currently on. You see yourself walking. You don't feel like you have any control of what's going on, but it's easy to spot that you're still on Verces and you're still within the town of Verces. From what you can see through your eyes, is that you happen to be heading over to, gotta remember his name, Ro. You happen to be heading over towards Scuttle, and you can't really zoom in on the conversation that's happening. Scuttle's looking for these pieces, and within your mind, you start to have almost this connection kind of speaking to you. And they say, to you, I need you to listen, and I need you to listen well. My creator has me stuck on your plane of existence. And as of right now, I'm looking for several of your comrades. Particular, I'm looking for Ethy. You can make this easier and tell me where they are, or there may be some consequences if you make it back here alive. And then you zone back out to the combat that is in front of you. Good thing you passed that will save.
Oh my god. That was the one thing we were waiting to hear was pass or fail, pass or fail.
Yeah, it was. He was going to try to willfully get that information easily, but because of the success, that the channel just kind of gets interrupted. This is not one of those life or death will saves, unfortunately.
And that's probably why I succeeded then.
Unfortunately. With the topic of that, let me look at Komarta, the boss, or wait, the boss has 23. So let me look at the guys on the floor that are there. They are going to make these attacks, one towards a toner, and the other one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I forgot that piece is right underneath of yours. So yeah, one towards a toner. Yeah, one towards a toner and one towards. I'm drawing a blank on the name.
Twitch.
I was just like, I know it's something easy to remember, but I can't remember for the life.
I know he's targeting the
Stream on
streamers.
there.
Yeah, we're streaming on Twitch.
He's targeting the audience. Oh no!
Look out, audience, no!
Not 2020 again.
They are going to. They are not going to full attack. So with these, it is going to be with their claws. First one to a toner is going to be 19 and 17. 36. Against your kinetic.
Yeah, that hits.
And the one towards Twitch. 19 plus 6. 25 against Twitch's kinetic.
That just hits.
Okay. So I'm going to roll damage, and I need, what was it, a fortitude save? I need to relook it up. 1 second.
Pretty sure it is.
Yes, I need a fortitude save.
Hold on.
This is the Starfinder gods calling. Please answer.
No, just my boyfriend.
Alright, I needed to make a con save. And also is the whole question of, does that affect drones?
It does not.
Hey, so succeed.
I'm gonna put the 5 damage on the one that's directly in front of the toner. After that attack collides with the armor and the electricity sparks, it hits it back. Additionally, I'm gonna add that 5 damage for 4 rounds, so that's gonna be 10 total. Okay.
I need to roll 2d6 electricity on a reflex save for them, for striking Twitch.
Okay.
Uh, 21.
Okay. We'll put 1. You take 1 point of con damage. It's like just slowly chipping. The damage itself, both a toner and Twitch are going to take 14 I guess it would technically be slashing. But I think one of you two can resist a bit of damage. Am I correct?
Yeah, I can. So I'd only take 1 damage because my resistance.
Okay.
I take the full 14, and they need to make a fortitude save, or no, a reflex save to take half.
Okay. Reflex. The reflex. I'm gonna roll it in front of you, and I'll just do it with the number. That's their total. 29.
That succeeds, so they take half. That would be 4 damage. That is halved. It was an 8 total.
I'm gonna move your character up 1 square just so it's easier for me to change the damage.
Yep.
Oh, and also the one that hit me took 5 electric damage.
Yeah, they both take electricity damage back.
Hey, that works.
Okay, so that's taken care of. They're both still out.
Had a feeling,
Alright.
but every little bit helps.
As I mentioned from the last session, oh, that doesn't happen yet. Okay, boss is gonna go. Quick second. I just have to look to see what spells she has available. She's going to use the last Mind Rust spell. So, and this is going to be targeted against your captain.
Of course.
At least the last one.
Okay, so with this, I need a will save.
That's 22.
Nice.
I rolled a 17, so if it fails, then chances are there is none of the will saves against her that I could actually succeed.
You, in fact, do succeed.
Nice.
Okay, so a will save is still half damage, but you're not fatigued for 1 round, which is great because I think you've been fatigued for every
The
other
entire fucking time,
Yes,
yeah.
No's just kind of dazed in the air.
Good thing her wings are robotic.
Half of
so...
that.
Oof.
32,
Ow.
and that is like above average.
Mhm.
That is a lot of 8s.
Yeah.
Alright, now time for me to do a bit of math, because that's digging into health now.
This bodes well.
We're gonna be fine.
Define fine.
Well, the start, your captain actually has a round to act normal, so that's
Yes, No can do something.
Alright. So that's 9 hit points. And yeah, stamina is out. On my turn, I get 4 more energy shield points. So I have a little buffer there. Twitch is actually going to do automatic fire to hit all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's. Let me double check my equipment. Yeah, so 10 total divided by 3. So each of them are going to take 3 attacks, and the boss lady is going to take a 4th.
Sounds good.
Okay. Now, for, let's say, the top guy first. It's 26 is the lowest.
And that's for the top guy. I believe that's a hit. One sec. Okay, yes, that is a hit. If that's your lowest, all of them hit.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll the damage for that guy first then, so I don't end up confusing myself with all the other rolls I'm gonna be doing. So it's 40, 10 plus 12 times 3. So it's 12d10 plus 12. $85 damage for that one.
Quick sec, because that's a lot. Let me just double check.
Yeah, it's 3 hits of 4d10 plus 12.
Okay, yeah, top one's taken down.
Alright. The bottom one, the lowest is 28 to hit.
So they all hit too.
78 for that one.
That one's also wiped.
And let's see. Some of these might actually miss the boss lady. The lowest is 24. Then it's 27 and up from there.
Which AC?
Energy.
The 27 and up hit. The 24 does not.
Alright. So that's another same roll. So 76. God, it keeps going down.
It's still a decent number.
It's still a decent number.
That's
So
still pretty good.
He's becoming like a bullet sponge, taking the blast impact after these two drop directly in front of Twitch. And as she takes each one of these, she continues to like stare at you, but you see just this kind of thing is happening with her eyes, where they kind of just like shifting a bit of color into them and then kind of dampening back into like a black-white texture.
Alright, then Snow's going to make her full attack. Alright. The lowest is 24.
The lowest is 24. Is this also against EAC?
The Ice Carbine, I believe, is KC because it's piercing and cold.
So the 24 will miss. What would, I guess, the next lowest be?
The next lowest is 29.
That would hit its EAC, but it just misses the KEC.
Fuck. Because I rolled a 17 for that higher one.
That being said, it did just take 76 points of damage, but no reduction whatsoever. Oh, there was something I could have did, but I didn't do it. It's too late now. Yeah, it's too late for that. Okay.
Snow was originally in this position. And
Okay.
that will be my turn.
Gunner?
Alright. Sorry, moving candles.
I mean, Twitch cleared the board otherwise, so it's not a wasted turn.
No. That was so good.
Just gonna look over to Snow, see how badly she's not doing great when it comes to not being hurt. and is going to.
She's panting.
Yeah,
Bleeding a
gonna
little bit, but.
What I tell you, Snow? Just another stuck-up bitch at the bar. And I'm like trying to egg on the last person. So hopefully they'll target me, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna do a full attack against her.
Okay.
Oof. Okay, these are probably not gonna hit. Let's see, my attacks are 19 plus 9, so 28
Against KAC?
EAC.
Against EAC. 28 does hit against EAC.
Okay, well that's the one attack. The other one was a 25.
A 25 also hits.
Oh, damn. All right. I got a 6 on that die. Poof. Okay. So being that's the case, neither of these have deadly aim because I didn't take the -2. So that's going to be just my level, which is 12, so plus 12 to this. First attack. That's 12, 20, 22. So that makes it 34.
Is that for both combined, or that was just...
No, that's just the one attack. I still have to roll for the second attack.
So with the first attack, as she receives the damage, she's going to spend 1 resolve point and as a reaction use her share pain ability to try to deal 11 points of damage back to you and reduce it from her. I need you
Now,
to
does that become EAC or KAC?
I need you to make a will save.
Oh, I guess I had to see about that first.
Ooh.
Sorry. Will is also one of my top ones, weirdly enough. Oh, because I just took that wisdom from the crystal, that's why.
Yeah.
So total would be 3, so 33?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a case. Okay, so as a reaction, it used it.
No, yeah.
Yeah, so that doesn't happen, but the resolve point was still spent. Okay, cool. So
All right. So second attack. That is a total of 11, 13, 17, 21 plus. So 33 points of damage.
all right, she's surprisingly still standing, but is not by much. After taking all of the damage from both Twitch and you, she has a quick second where she kind of snaps out of this trance, and she stops this gaze that she's had with Captain Snow from the start, and looks at your party members on the ground and says, "Step away from the walls." And as she does that, I will do that after your turn.
And
Because it's literally in initiative, it's 16, so I can't do the trigger thing until you're done.
yeah, there was.
I mean, I did a full attack, so that is my turn.
Okay, so
And
now
I wanted to do a quick shout for Snow of, could someone reload Twitch?
I could actually. Let me just check the limits of the spell. What kind of ammo does Twitch use?
Twitch uses a power cell for their energy class laser weapon.
Oh, it's a battery.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Okay, let me take these off a GM layer really quick. One of these is currently on a toner's space. The other ones are one space away. Hold on one second. GM info layer. Okay, they should pop up
Oh no! What the hell?
All right, so out of the walls, the one that's placed on the door should be right underneath of Katina, but out of the walls, the purple veins that we see looking at a top perspective sprout out of the walls and tries to latch onto each grounded character as these like I guess you would say like artery or veins, like these veins kind of sprout out and all try to latch in through the back of the head into each player on the ground.
Great. Now we have our hentai session.
So I have to
We
make...
had that session 1.
But it wasn't recorded.
That's not every session.
A sci-fi game without a hentai?
So I'm gonna make my attack rolls here. I will not lie to you; these attack rolls are rather high.
Because why won't they be?
All right. I didn't claim who was the first one. Let's do a D4. First one will be a toner. Second one will be Katina. Third one will be Twitch, and Halbjorn will be 4. So 1. So 1 is going to be a toner. A 34 against your kinetic armor class.
Hits.
Okay. D4 to see who's remaining. This one's going to be against Halbjorn. I got a nat 20 on the die. That is not
me?
good. Mm-hmm.
Well,
So what I'm going to do, since Havoc isn't here to play Havoc's character, Havoc will use the ability to cancel out the crit. Because
okay.
I feel that would be fair, and that is what
Mads would do.
Yeah.
This one is going to be against Katina. 36 against kinetic armor class.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And then this one's going to be against Twitch. Wow. 32 against Twitch.
Yep.
So how much damage are we taking?
So this is what happens. As they all sprout out of the wall and latch themselves onto you, they make this attack roll and try to trying to think, not slash, and kind of like hack its way through the back of your neck towards your brain. And I need a will save from everyone.
Even the robot?
Even the robot.
Ooh.
Because the effect of what also could happen is very lethal.
Let's see what we got. Come on.
Is this counted as a fear effect?
This counts as a sure, let's count this as a fear effect. Yes.
Ooh. 18 plus 7? I think that's a... What's the math on that?
That's a success.
Okay.
That's a success for Twitch also.
Yeah.
That's a success for a toner. So far, so good.
Twitch's will save is slightly better than Snow's.
And that's a success. Oh, wow. Party success. That's really
Unheard of.
All right, now for the damage, because the damage is also bad. Which I have like 6 tabs here. Here it is. Let me Can I whisper a roll?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just roll this out because this is probably only going to happen one time. The damage for this is that much.
Holy
Like I said, it's probably only going to happen once. This is part of that odds evens roll thing that I mentioned before we started.
Twitch is down.
How much?
Because
I
even
think
if Twitch was at full, that would have brought Twitch down.
I gotta see if this is half. Well, that was the attack roll, so no, that
Yeah.
wasn't half.
Yeah.
Okay, so I halved it.
That is not half. That was full.
Yeah.
Full.
Okay, so we take.
So wait,
'Cause-
so if we
I think-
pass the save, we get half?
No.
Oh.
You
No, that
take
is
this
full.
damage, there was something else for that save.
I think a toner's out.
Oh. What was the damage type?
It is just piercing, straight piercing.
I'm down.
So that reduces that by 17, so it's 110. Hang on a sec, I have to do some math.
I mean, Brandon,
Mm-hmm.
this
Which
DM. Electrostatic charge. With Twitch going down, does that still kick off? Because
I
it,
mean,
it doesn't
If
specify.
it's a reaction, reactions.
It's not a reaction. It's a effect upon being struck.
Does that damage all creatures?
Any creature that deals damage to the deconstructor with an unarmed strike or melee weapon.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's go for it.
So it has to make a reflex save.
Which it will probably fail. And there goes the nat one. Yup. Failed it.
Alright, so it takes the full 2d6.
And the one that hit me also took a 2d6, which I already rolled.
I will say, if we had not gotten hit with the orbital cannon before coming in here, I would have been fine.
Yeah, the damage that was on Twitch before didn't matter because they had a total of 120 hit points. So no matter what, it was a fucking one shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that means Halbjorn is down.
Is the toner still in?
Surprisingly, yes.
Okay, that's good. That is.
But he's down to 51 HP.
Okay, cool.
No more stamina.
All right. As that happens, I'm gonna take another quick second from the boss character who said step away from the walls. After these veins latch on to the creatures and makes their attacks, they begin to slither back in the walls. She looks over to the two that are flying, so both Gunner and Captain Snow, and say, "Listen, can you trust me? I need you to knock me out and not kill me." Or else this will get a lot worse.
And Snow's not paying attention to her, seeing Twitch go down again. Her cybernetics are starting to go haywire.
If she loses control of me, the dungeon itself comes alive. You have to take me down, please. And that'll end their turn. And the toner's up.
Yeah, so
Each of these are technically placed on a wall still, but they're starting to slither back into the wall and kind of remold itself.
yeah. Two questions. The first, if I stepped away from the wall, would that count? Would they be counted as still would it trigger an opportunity attack? What I'm trying to get at.
It will not trigger an opportunity attack.
Okay.
You feel that this is more of an effect of a trap rather than a creature.
Gotcha. All right. Second, I know you said that she addressed the flyers, but would I have heard it?
Yeah. This was heard throughout the whole party. But for reasons I can't explain yet, she just only mentioned it to the ones that are flying.
All right. Can I roll a sense motive?
Yeah.
May I roll that as well? Because I was thinking about doing that myself.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I would, but I'm unconscious.
Snow's not paying attention. She just saw Twitch go down again.
That's a natural 20 to make it a 40.
Well, you did a lot better than me. You did 10 times better than me. Exactly.
A toner is just squints.
He's doing the fry face. Drama.
And I got a 25 on that sense motive. I'm not sure if that's good enough or not.
So the sense motive, the beat for that was actually a 32.
Ooh.
Surprisingly.
Damn.
Yeah. So Gunner, you kind of feel the weight of her words. She was struggling to say, like, don't kill me. You have to down me. You have this, like, you've been in the line of duty as a bounty hunter, knowing, like, in some cases where someone's telling the truth or someone's just trying to make an escape, you feel the weight of her words that she's being serious. Like, what's going on in this room, she's not in full control of, but possibly is being controlled.
Okay.
So that is something that you are able to kind of figure out hidden within her words, where everyone else is a bit struggling with what's going on the ground.
Gotcha. I'm ready.
So did you mention it to the party? I only asked because it's still a Toner's turn.
No, not at the time.
Okay.
I'm probably, like, I would assume I'm probably still reading this while he's busy with wall things.
Okay.
Nothing like striking a good match.
So then, yeah, Atona, you are still up. You just have a bit of a hard time discerning if this is a truth or this is a lie. You are in the shadow plane of existence right now.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon.
Yes.
I'm going to do an odds or evens since Toner super failed that.
Ooh, okay.
Which one should it be that if he gets, you'll believe her?
We went with evens earlier for these things to sprout out, so I'll go with evens.
All right.
The forward, yeah.
He does not believe her.
Damn it.
No.
So yeah, Toner, he's at full attunement, so he activates his solar, is it solar acceleration, the name of it? The one that gives everyone within 30 feet haste. Yeah, solar acceleration. So now the whole party has haste, and he's going to go up to her and do a full attack.
Isn't she up in the sky?
He has a jump pack.
I have a jetpack.
Oh, right.
The jetpack actually gives me more movement than walking does.
Yep.
Why walk when you can hover?
Well, if I saw him rushing, then I would probably say something.
Well, you have until I roll, because if I'm doing non-lethal damage, it has an additional attack penalty.
Well, then as you're running up there and I realize, oh shit, he's probably gonna go like fucking supernova or some shit. Because I don't know exactly what you did besides, oh, I feel a little faster now.
Yeah, because non-lethal damage, if you do non-lethal damage with a lethal weapon, you have to take a -4 to hit.
That's fine. But as you're running up there, I'd be like, Toner, just put her down, do not kill her!
With the haste that a Toner gave everyone, you're hastily, a Toner, don't do it, don't do it, don't.
Chipmunk voice.
Put her down!
Just your mouth moves real fast.
Like a fucking Animal Crossing character.
Oh my god.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Christmas, time is here.
Oh god.
Okay, a turner, go for it.
Say he'll take 2 attacks then. Since the haste gives him the full, but since he's doing non-lethal, he'll have a -7 to hit on each one.
Yikes. Okay.
Excuse me.
And those are KAC since he's using the sword, obviously.
Against KAC, that will miss. It would have been really hard this round to do it with non-lethal. Yeah, the 27 will miss against KAC. I just double checked. That was your full round.
Yeah.
Halbjorn, you're up.
Yeah, and then after a toner misses, he just sort of like looks back at Gunner and gives him a look.
What kind of look?
Like just sort of like a, are you kidding me?
Well,
Did you miss both things? I have spaced out there for a second.
I missed both things.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, it's not my
kind of
fault.
like,
Hey, I didn't do nothing wrong. You just missed.
get good.
I could have hit if I was going for the kill.
Aren't you hasted? Do it again.
Terrible.
This is Starfinder, not D&D. Darn it, I don't get an extra attack.
So it's been a bit since I was fully down. Like I am out of HP. I forget how this works in Starfinder.
But you're out of HP.
Yes.
You spend a resolve point essentially every turn, but you could either spend it to stabilize or it just automatically takes from you. Once when
Okay.
you're stabilized, you could spend a second one to get back up again.
On your next turn.
Yeah.
Unless you have an ability, because I think there's a feat or
There
a
is
cybernetic or
a
something.
there is a feat for it.
Yeah.
I do have it.
Yeah. I don't. So I'm gonna spend that resolve point, I guess. To stabilize. I'm still at 0 or I'm at 1. I forget.
Yeah, and I think if someone attacks you again, you'll instantly die if the damage is above half your max hit points.
If it's above my max hit points,
It's either above half or above max.
I
Can't
think
remember
it's
which.
max,
yeah.
but it also accumulates, unlike D&D where it nullifies.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
it has. I'm not sure if it stacks or not. Like each turn.
It
Yeah.
does stack because we went over this before with the last time Twitch died.
I will say that 127 alone is above my hit points.
Did you your stamina points? Did you subtract from that first?
Yes.
Oh wow.
My current because when we got hit by the orbital cannon, I lost a significant chunk of my HP.
Oh right. I forgot.
So, but the 127 for that damage alone is above my max hit points.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there for that.
So, am I just? I'm guessing I'm just dead because that was.
It went
the
in
attack-
negative over your hit points.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, there's our
I'm
one
a
character
cat.
death.
That's terrible.
I am a
Right.
caster.
Oh yeah, you are a captain.
Well, I was joking that I just made this character, but I guess I gotta make a new one now.
Mm-hmm.
Halbjorn the second.
Javier Jr.
Yeah.
How did you get here in the shadow plane?
Who
You'll
are
find
you?
out.
I'm Senor Halbjorn. He's got like a
Listen.
mustache.
God.
I'm
Oh.
Halbjorn Jr. from the future.
Hi, I'm Halbjorn from an alternate dimension where I survived.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
realize that, but I forgot about the orbital cannon structure.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
it's totally fine.
Yeah, I forgot about that one too. And I don't remember what damage I took before we
I remember
leveled
whatever
up.
damage. It wasn't in HP.
Mhm.
A Delorian just appears inside the heart, and another
Halbjorn steps
another
out.
Halbjorn steps out.
Oh, Bjorn, we have to go back to the past.
And
I'm ready.
from the orbital cannon, it never took out beyond my stamina. I know
Yeah.
that much, so it was less than 107.
Yeah, it was in the 90s because I lost all 60 of my stamina and then 30 into my 71 HP.
You have 60 stamina. That's right.
I am a technomancer.
That's right.
You were a technomancer.
Yeah, war. Oh well.
Yeah,
Okay, then in that case, I'm gonna
You don't have to. You don't have
I'm
to.
gonna
do anything.
forego something then, because since everyone succeeded from that will save, no one actually knows what happened. So I'm gonna forego something once we get to that point.
Also, how is Katina doing after all that?
Big.
well, I don't remember because when we did the level up, I totally leveled up and erased where my stamina and hit points were at that time.
So, Brendan, roughly how much damage was on your character to start?
And in HP, it was 30 out of my HP, and I have a max of 71. So that 127 is above my max. So I think Halbjorn might be dead.
So, it was prior. Were you? Did you take any damage in
From
this
the
fight?
No,
So you're already
No.
missing 30.
from the orbital cannon.
Yeah, so add up your entire stamina plus that 30 that was missing, and that was the total amount of damage that was done to all of us before this fight. And I
Over
think
that.
the only other fight that happened was the only damage dealt was against Twitch, so no one had to worry about that.
It was 90.
I think after the recycler, I think we took a rest. Maybe not.
We took
I mean, once we got hit, we took a rest.
a short rest.
Yeah, once when we took a hit from the orbital cannon, we took a rest.
Right.
So we got our stamina
That
back.
damn-
Yes,
that damn-
We had all of our stamina back.
We didn't have another rest after that.
Yeah, there's no other rest after that.
Right.
So we had all of our stamina. We did not gain any health points back.
Right.
Alright, so long as that orbital cannon didn't dig into your health, it doesn't matter.
No, it didn't. I don't think it did.
Yeah, if it didn't, it did 90 damage. So that's the math I put out anyway.
Yeah. As I said, I am started from max, and so she's still actually pretty good. She still has 17 stamina points left. 'Cause she
17
gets-
stamina points after taking the full 127?
Yeah, because I have 144 stamina points. Because I noticed it was because I get a base of 9 stamina points for every level of operative, and then it's giving me another +3 per level because my constitution's at a +3 modifier. So I get basically 12 stamina points per operative level for 144. That's how it was configured on my sheet. So that's why I was like, okay.
I feel like we ran into this issue
I don't
before.
remember if I've had any damage between taking the rest after that orbital cannon strike and doing this. I don't remember what damage I had taken.
I mean, the only fight was with The only quote unquote fight was with those other guys that Twitch mowed down that didn't do anything.
They
Yeah.
damaged Twitch, and that was it.
Like,
yeah, because I don't think I got anything there either. So
and we didn't fight with
Also, sorry, not point of order. Operatives only have stamina points of 6, not 9.
I was about to say, something seems really off. You're really tanky for being an operative.
for basically the rogue.
Yeah, stamina points is 6 for operatives. Plus 3, so it would be 9 each level.
Okay.
And then hit points would just be 6 times 12 plus whatever the Yasaki have. And then, do you have toughness?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you don't get any bonus from that. So,
So that's where I messed up with math. It's 6. It's 6 stamina plus the 3 from con. So
yeah, so it'd be 9 times 12, which is 108.
right. Okay. So that's where
Because I was like,
messed up.
wait, there's no way that an operative could have more stamina than an engineer. If they do, not by much. Because I only have 107 stamina for engineer, and that is with the toughness perk.
Is what it is. It happens.
So it's out of. Okay, so I'm out of stamina then, and let's see. 127, 108, 19 points into my hit points.
And DM Brandon,
Listening.
I sent you a message on Discord.
Looking now. I had Discord muted.
Alright. Now we're fixed. Okay. So I'm out of stamina and I'm down to 55 of my 74 points. I'm still alive. Alright.
Alright, so who's next?
Now my turn.
Okay, it's your turn. I'm looking now, going through notes.
5, 10, 15. What are these things here? Are they like pillars or
These things, so ultimately they're traps. The trap has been activated, so they're kind of like resurging back into the walls. You could take this time to attack them. However, the like quote unquote boss of this room is trying to give an ultimatum of saying, "Take me out."
all right? So I was just wondering what those pink things on the floor.
Oh, these.
Yeah, these pink things on the floor.
I didn't see it when you pinged it. The room describes it as columns. Let me see. A gaping wound in the flesh of the floor occupies the center of the room. It's ringed by a circle of dark metal and electronics that seem to keep the bloody tear open and project a nearly invisible field of force over it. The rest of this chamber is dotted with slowly spinning columns of obsidian, embedded with nails, spikes, and other sharp objects, and draped with rusting chains. A low moan, "It is impossible to whether it is one of pain or pleasure," echoes throughout the area.
5, 40. So, because I have a movement of 50 base anyway, so, and then he's hasted me, so I can easily move. So basically, I'm going to come next to that column or pillar or whatever it is, and then I'm going to shoot up at her with my semi-auto elite, and I'm going to try and do a trick attack of stagger shot on her. So, first and foremost, trick shot. I have to attempt a stealth at DC 20 plus the target's CR. So, first and foremost, my stealth. That probably doesn't. So,
You said it was
so
a
20, does a 27 beat?
it's a the DC is 20 plus CR.
Yeah, 20 plus the CR.
It does not succeed.
Okay, so it's just a regular attack then. Alright. Alright, so regular attack. So it's a piercing attack, so that would be the KAC, right?
Yes, that would be kinetic. Yep.
So it's
So
4.
the 24 does not hit either.
Okay.
Single rolls on the.
Oh,
die.
that was her turn.
On her turn, because the enemies are destroyed, so now I can get rid of the "Don't look at me" guy.
Mr. No Clip.
Yeah.
Toner, I need you to make a sense motive check since you're directly in front of her.
Oh no.
Hey, there you
Yeah, but
Crit.
no bonuses. And crits for skill checks don't exist, so that's just a flat 20.
Damn.
Considering the last time it was a 32. It's,
Toner, as you're looking at her, face to face, she's looking you directly in the eye. She's like, "Look, you have to help me. This isn't me. I would never do this. I'm being controlled." And when she tries to show you the back of her neck, she's trying to reveal to you a same spot in the back of her neck where it looked like those veins tried to attack you on your neck, and you can see something looking like it's inserted into the back of her neck, almost like something small, like a mini disc or a chip or something. And as she shows it to you, you just see something kind of manipulate her, and her eyes just kind of look differently towards you, and she begins to cast a spell at you. I just have to see.
reaction attack.
Say that again.
If she's casting a spell, I can reaction attack.
Okay. Would your reaction technically happen first, I guess, in this case?
Yeah, all attack of opportunities happen first.
Okay. So make your attack.
And it's going to be non-lethal, so I'll take a -4 to hit. And that's a miss.
What did you get? I wasn't looking.
20.
Yikes. Okay. She's going to cast this spell, Inflict Pain. So I need one will save.
That's our count.
The 27.
27? Yeah.
That succeeds. So she begins to cast this spell, and she says, "Don't you dare help me." And as she begins to cast it, you feel just like this migraine in the back of your head, but you've resisted and fight it off. And that's going to end her turn.
Oh, it's one of those save and nothing happens at all spells.
Yeah. Let me see. Will save. You telepathically rack the target's mind and body with agonizing pain that imposes a -2 penalty to ability checks, attack rolls, and skill checks. A target that succeeds at a will saving throw reduces the duration to 1 round. Okay, so that only happens for 1 round instead of 2 rounds. Okay, so for 1 round, you have a -2 penalty to ability checks, attack rolls, and skill checks.
Oh yay!
So that migraine is still slightly in the back of your head, but it's not as strong as it could have been.
So a -9.
So
So
at this
kinda
point, I
like
should
the-
just take full attacks anyway, just to hope I get a crit, because I don't think I'm gonna make it unless I get a crit at this point.
And Brandon, the thing I sent.
Yes, I'm sorry. I went to everything that was going on. Let me sec. Have it right here. Can't remember which. It stinks because I made some music playlist and I typed the word snow. So some like playlists that I wrote have snow coming up. And I'm just like, this was in October, so stuff on the notes.
So I don't believe you ever sent me. So
Yeah, I feel like even in the memories, I said your brother and I didn't give a name. I don't think I actually said the name. So. Your snow, let's go with, I don't know, cobalt. Cobalt. Maybe? I feel like it would be something close to a color. Ooh, hi, kitty.
Just a little bell.
Just leap right onto my lap as I say cobalt.
Gotta love a kitty cat.
Go with silver. Snow and silver. Sure. For right
Silver.
now. Yeah, we'll go with silver.
Making try. Write that down.
And let me write that down as a new note. So now I won't get this confused with my music playlist.
Yeah, Snow is going to blink behind her and shout out towards a toner. Chief, he's gone. She's gonna shoot into first of a full action shoot into her.
Okay.
That is 30.
That's gonna hit.
All right.
Are you going
66
for
plus 15.
lethal or non-lethal?
She's going lethal, and you could actually see on her face she's not in the present state of mind.
That makes 2 people here like that.
I'm assuming a toner's been around soldiers with shell shock and PTSD. Yeah, she's kind of in one of those modes.
Okay.
35 damage.
The first amount of damage is gonna drop her. So at this point she loses flight and she begins
And
to fall.
the second attack, she's gonna say, "Silver's gone." If she can actually, doing this, actually grab her and try to crush her skull with her power armor glove.
Brendan, I would like to acrobatic chokehold Snow.
From all the way over there.
I can fly too.
Is she? It's not even your turn yet.
This is just one of those tricky situations because this boss actually has one RP left, so I could use that one to have it, sustain. But if you're going for an action like that, I feel realistically that wouldn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 'cause
Your head
she's
just caved in by power armor. So what I would say is the first attack's gonna drop it, and I'll leave the initiative counter out at this point because you're not directly. Are you? Oh, you are directly. You blinked. That's right.
Yep, directly behind her, shot her in the back, and then try to catch her before she falls and crush her skull.
Uh,
Like I could roll it as a punch for the second of the full attack.
sure. Let's do that, and then I'll drop the initiative because once she's down, the tentacles go away, and that's that.
22 total to hit.
I'll say that hits. I mean, she's not in a stance where she can really defend or maneuver or anything like that.
Yeah, so the shadow completely covering Snow's head. She's definitely like reliving past traumas. Just crushes her skull in her hand.
And I'm gonna say we're out of initiative. Yeah, I'm gonna say we're out of initiative at this point. So as a party, what's going on? What are you going to do? You just witnessed what happened to Halbjorn. You're witnessing your captain living this moment here, and all the veins that were in the walls are beginning to shrivel back up.
Is the chip still there?
Is who still here?
The chip thing?
It's still implanted in the back of her neck.
Toner's just gonna pull that out.
And I go over to Halbjorn to see if there's anything that might be able to do for him.
When you, without even making a perception check, when you look at Halbjorn, it looks almost as if Halbjorn also has a chip kind of implanted onto the back of his neck as well.
I go and take that out.
I'm gonna have you both make a check to try to pry it out without damaging the bodies. I mean, they're already.
So what, a medicine check?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's already dead and has her skull crushed, so.
I don't
Okay.
think saving her.
Okay. So in your case, I won't worry about it, but in the case of Halbjorn, I will.
Yeah, you could say, like, it could be for, make sure to pull out the chip intact. But,
Yeah.
a toner wouldn't be trying to preserve the body at this point. He'd be trying to get the thing out so that way they would have a lead for later.
And Snow's just gonna be like with each flap of her wings, gonna be lowering to the ground until she's on the ground. Then she's just gonna collapse and start crying.
Okay. So in this case, Katina, you do manage to take out this chip out of the back of Halbjorn's neck. It still seemed to be intact. It doesn't look like any like fragments broke or anything. As you pulled it out. On the other hand, a toner, you kind of just smash into the back of their neck and pull it out. And bits and pieces of it, like shards of it, are kind of broken, but there's still enough left to tell like this is a chip of some sort. Two different ways to have a similar outcome.
Toner, seeing that Snow is probably not in a state to do any sort of analysis right now, will just pocket the chip,
Yeah, I do the same.
Okay.
but he'll go up to her and like pat her on the shoulder and just be like, "You there, Captain?"
He's gone, Chief. Silver's gone.
I know. Just let it out, but try and breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Just focus on the sound of my voice. We are here. We are in, quite frankly, a nasty heart thing, but we need you here. You're with us now. You're all right. Should I roll something? I don't know what.
Guess that would be diplomacy, most likely.
Yeah. More than likely.
Unless you want to take the Hank Hill approach and be like, "Why are you crying, huh? Why are you crying, you big baby? Big fat baby with a big old bottle? You want a dirt bottle? That's what you are. You are dirt!"
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. Just what Snow needs.
And the mood. Kill.
Hey, it worked. It worked for Hank Hill. Granted, his wife, when he said it to his wife, she was still crying.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, Peggy, you're not supposed to cry."
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
So that comes out to a 23. Snow, I'll let you decide if that actually does anything for you or not.
I guess
She does calm down, but she's still not in a state of mind to really do anything else other than just stay on the ground.
And with Halbjorn, he's like totally dead. There's not much else I can do for him, I guess.
not that you're seeing no pulse is coming out of Halbjorn. His body's just there. The vein that latched onto him is already like seeped back into the wall, and that's all that you're seeing. Bits and pieces of twitch to the right
Can't
of you.
try resuscitating him or anything.
Twitch is fortunately not gone to the damage point where it is completely destroyed, just disabled.
Toner is going to very gently pick up Snow.
She's not going to be resisting.
He's just like, "Captain, we gotta get out of here. We can't stay here. I don't know what's gonna go on, but she was saying something about bad things happening if we did what you did, so we gotta get going. Come on." And he's just gonna like gently pick her up and just start carrying her towards the door. And how much does Twitch weigh?
That's a good question. It is a medium
That
size.
is a good question. That's a good one.
Because I don't think he could carry both of you.
I mean, they're both constitute as medium size. I can't imagine it being much heavier than the typical medium-sized creature.
Yeah, but it's also a robot, and you're also in power armor.
True.
And I'm only one lizard.
So, if anything, Snow would actually
Like,
probably weigh
lizard,
more
but
than
I
Twitch.
don't think he's that beefy. He's still a medium creature at the end of the day.
It's like me dragging Halbjorn is like not going to be possible because I'm only a small rat.
I am 2 sizes larger than you.
I mean, both rats could work together on
Yeah.
dragging Twitch along if Gunnar wants to get Halbjorn.
Gunnar probably has to go with Halbjorn.
You
I'd
said there
say
was 4 conduits making up this shield here, right?
I did.
I'm gonna shoot one of them.
When you shoot it, it just kind of goes. This force field just kind of shines over it, and the bullet looks to be like absorbed. Wait, it's what damage is it? It's not a blast. It's ice.
It's ice, so it's freezing.
Yeah, so it just kind of the ice shoots. The force field just kind of sparks up, and little like pieces of ice fall not too far away from it. Some of it melting and seeping through, dropping down this hole, but not dropping to a point where like you could hear how far down this thing would go. Or actually,
Did I shoot with?
you have enhanced hearing, so maybe you could.
Hmm.
Give me a perception check.
That is 32.
Let me see. Does this tell me how far down this thing will drop? Because I feel like you may actually hear this. With a 32, you don't hear it. AK, the book doesn't tell me.
Okay.
Or if it does, I just don't see it right this second. But
Then I take a shot with my sniper rifle at the conduit, and also like put like the barrel as close to as I can to it, unless the shield blocks it from getting like right on top of it.
the shield looks like it's right over it. The conduit that's there looks like these inserts are placed that look about the same size as the gemstones that you picked up earlier. The 4 that you.
Oh,
used
right.
in this room, though.
And
That's
I
something.
still have them.
Yeah, that's something you would have spotted.
Yeah,
but
I completely forgot about that.
yeah,
Then
it's all good.
I'm
It's
gonna
still a
start
couple-
putting the different rocks into the different conduits, except for the last one.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
Could like charming be used as a way to sort of help snap someone out of it?
Charming. Let's call it I think
Like
instead of
charisma.
charming, let's call it motivation because you both have a bit of a soldier background. So maybe you give a motivational speech or something along the lines of that in this case. If you're doing what I think you're trying to do.
I was going to try and use the toner's hypnotic glow ability to sort of help ease Snow back into reality.
Okay.
Because it says it functions as charm person.
Jen, if this happens, are you cool with it? Can I ask you this out of character?
We'll see how this goes. This is interesting.
Yeah, that caught me off guard. So I'm like, yes, but let me make sure you're okay with it before I, make it canon.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, oh, this thing, it functions as charm person, so maybe it could be used as like a sort of a possible, like a potential therapeutic use to this ability. I don't know.
I mean, to me, it almost depends on what he says. Because right now she's living in the past.
Okay, Toner, give it a shot. Sure, let's try it. what is being said?
And he does know that she did call him Chief.
Yeah, Toner, he'll just like start glowing and sort of like gently speaking to Snow. But also since he's like holding her, also trying to like sort of direct her face so that she's like looking at directly at him, and just be like, Snow or Soldier, you have to listen to me. You you gotta come back to us. We need you here. Your squad needs you out here in the present. It's chief's orders, all right?
And she nods her head, and you can see more resolve coming back to her body. Though, like, mentally, she's still not all there. But yeah, she is functionally moving about now.
Do we have you back, Soldier?
I will do my job, sir.
All right. Well, first order of business: get that rust bucket up and running before anything else comes at us. You hear?
Yes, sir. She's gonna immediately start working on Twitch.
Also, this only lasts for 12 rounds. So
like,
that
what?
would be. I know in D&D a round is 6 seconds. I don't know if that's the same in Starfinder or not.
I think it's roughly about the same.
Yeah, it's so with that, it'd probably be a little over a minute.
Yeah, that would because 12 times 6, that'd be a minute and 12 seconds.
I mean,
So
you got her
sorry.
up and moving again, so even
Yeah,
after
so
it wears
hopefully
out,
that'll be
she'll.
like- Yeah, it'd be like jump starting a car. Like that'll be like maybe that'll be enough to just sort of like help snap her back.
Throughout this time, do you show the chip to the captain at all, or you still keep it to yourself?
Not yet.
And Katina, that goes with you. Do you show this chip that you took out to anybody, or no?
Actually, I'm going to check it myself since I do have I have computers and engineering as well. So I'm gonna actually check mine out myself and see what it's about.
Okay, give me a engineering check.
They're all basically the same. There you go.
Okay. So you have the fully intact chip that was on there. There was a moment when each one of the veins tried to latch on to you. All of you would have felt this moment of it trying to almost like probe something into each and every one of you. Now that you have what this item appears to look like, this chip to you looks to be some type of like obedience chip, like an obedience chip, or a chip that will like, if inserted into a creature, may like dominate in one way, shape, or form. The reason I mentioned if you show it to Captain Snow or not is because there was a part in time where you ran into other enemies that had chips into the back of their neck. I'm not sure if Katina was there for that moment.
Yeah, I was
don't
actually
believe so.
thinking about that.
But a toner, you have been there for that moment, but you have like just shards and pieces of it from the one, from Komarta, the one that got killed in front of you.
And Snow does have those on the original ship as well. She was studying them.
Yeah, so it's a kind of like a nod to that when that happened sessions way back. You felt if you would have failed that will save, you may have quote unquote been under a
Ended up with one in our back of our neck as well.
You would have had maybe a similar fate to what happened to the person in front of you, and possibly been under a charm person spell. But everyone passed. But since Halbjorn bid it on it, I had it where Halbjorn was affected by the chip. So you feel that this chip may have played a part in Halbjorn possibly being of temporary use if he was still up.
So, basically, I let the rest of the party know what's going on with the chip because I didn't really know that they have a chip. I just know I had my chip.
Mm-hmm.
I let them know about the chip.
Yeah.
That was in Halbjorn.
Just to kind of give a recap only because I think other random wasn't here for it. The characters ran into a point where they met these beings that were on computers that didn't seem to react. All they seemed to do was just focus on production value of stuff. They didn't, with this production chip implanted into the back of their brains, they didn't need to eat nor sleep, and their constant obsession was just what continuing with working on things, tiring themselves out with exhaustion, but overcoming that exhaustion by more work.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I think that was when I was playing Kalani and not Katina.
yeah, I don't think Katina was there for that moment. And
No.
a toner got it in like little bits of shards, but not enough to put one back together. But it's easy to put one and one together that boss was affected by it.
Yeah. All right, so there was that.
Before we advance a little bit, I'm going to reveal what that even was going to be. I had two other creatures placed into the room that's on the GM layer. One of them is this one right here, which quote unquote would have been nested in the web of chains on the ceiling and would have prioritized Gunner and Captain Snow. But we went with evens, which was the trap. So that didn't happen. So now that that's out the way, we're all good to go.
I'm assuming we're taking a short rest.
And that is up to you and the party. We're at your speed right now.
Because right now Snow is working on the drone, and for her to do that, it would be a short rest.
And I can give assistance too if you want. We can work on it together. I don't know if that'll make it go by quicker either, so.
I mean, it's an engineer thing. Whenever there's a short rest, I could spend a resolve point to repair the drone.
Yeah.
We doing a short rest. I'm gonna see what she has or what the body has on him.
Is this a short rest for everybody?
I'd say so.
Seems like it.
Okay, let me go through the.
And
After the
I
damage
don't-
we took.
I go over to Snow. It's like, would you like my assistance with that?
You could tell she's not in her mind at all.
I'm just checking one more thing to see if the other enemies that you fought, if they had any gear on them. I don't. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have cures on.
This gear is a total from the 3 enemies that's placed on there. I said it's from Komarta, but I copy pasted from the wrong one. This is what the boss had right here. The second one right there, the white carbon skin, the elite semi-auto pistol with 40 rounds, ultra thin dueling sword, and an MK3 ring of resistance.
That's what I find.
Yep, that's laid on the body, or what's left of the body.
Okay, can you send that over to me?
Got you.
Just so I remember it. Now I'm just gonna sort of pat it on the shoulder and just go to one of the shield and wait.
And since Snow is kind of like is in her own thing right now, I'm like, I'm not gonna continue bothering her. I'm gonna check the other bodies since Gunner's checking the main body, the main person's body. I'll check the other two.
Gotta keep auto rolling really low so she's still in this state.
Yeah.
It's a reflection of the character. The low rolls is just the mood of your character. When the dice can feel what your character feels.
So star plasma pistol.
Okay.
Yeah, also, if anyone wants to loot Halbjorn, let me know and I'll give you this gear list.
So what I was gonna actually say about that before looting Halbjorn starts to happen, within this long or short rest, if someone does take time to see like the functions of this production chip, and like test how this is, like how capable is this thing, like can it work on a body that's dead. As a GM, I will say if you wanted to use it to quote unquote revive Halbjorn for 24 hours, the chip will function, but after 24 hours it'll be obsolete, and then it's zero comeback. That gives just it gives Brandon a character to play because we still have like an hour.
Right.
So having character in a session for 24 hours and it's a spellcaster can be a big help for you guys.
Right.
A super
well,
big
since
help.
I was the one with the complete chip, and I would more than likely have known that. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I let the other know, and I kind of used that chip to reboot Halbjorn, so to say.
So with this chip, it'll like revive Halbjorn, but Halbjorn during this time doesn't need to eat or sleep, but he's mainly focused on just like, I know I have 24 hours left. Like I know I'm functioning off of some type of technology, something that I, even as a technomancer, something that I cannot manipulate, kind of deal.
Working on
Is that-
borrowed time. This is the second time we stuck something in someone's head to bring them back to life.
Hey, it works. It's 24 hours at least.
Buy as many times and we can make my new character.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, I want to be able to have you do something, and that was actually what I had intended with this trap. If a character was to die, you could temporarily keep using a character.
And it takes so long to make a character, too.
It would be for X time, and I originally had it set for make a medicine check, and 15, like 10 to 15 would only be like 4 hours, 15 to 20 would be up to 8, yada yada. But I want you to be able to use a character, and I'm also curious of what other spells you took and how cool they are.
Well, a lot of them are computer based. So hope we see some computers.
So okay.
So, and then when I go and check over the other bodies, I take one of those Red Star pistols with the batteries and the tack knife.
Okay. So yeah.
I'll have both plasma pistols, but I'm actually just going to use like one.
So was this a long rest or a short rest?
Short rest.
Short rest.
Okay. It matters for two things. One, it matters on the lifespan left of Halbjorn, and second, it matters for the con damage that Atoner took, because his con damage, I think, heals 1 every 24 hours.
Mhm.
So I have a question. What am I up at? Am I up at like full stamina, full HP, or I'm not sure
I don't.
what sets I am.
I'm gonna have it put you back up at 10, and then use this short rest as your healing point. So if you want to use points, or if someone want to cast healing or have items of healing, they can heal you back up.
None of the rest of us are casters like that.
I don't have casting. I have potions.
Yeah.
Ironically,
I have serum.
ironically, the mystic that was in this area got taken out by the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand that whole situation now.
So how much HP is it per stamina per resolve point that I spend?
Let me see.
That's always the fun thing of playing to character rather than just playing out of out of game knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
HP you only get back after taking an 8-hour rest.
Oh, I can't even resolve
So
points.
Yeah,
No.
you spend one resolve to get back your stamina, but HP only comes back from either drinking a health serum, magic, or 8 hours of bed rest.
yikes. Okay.
I can function on this 10 HP. It's fine.
You'll,
Fine.
ju- you'll just be at the back of the party. It's
I'm
all
gonna die in 24 hours anyway.
good. That's the spirit.
Once
Look,
when the
I think that's a new character in the works.
once when Twitch is done being repaired, I have the one last serum of healing that should probably stick them with and get on your feet, soldier.
Oh, how much does that heal me for?
It's a Mark II serum of healing.
Google that. Starfinder, the game where you Google everything because you don't know what it does.
Yep, and it takes a while to look through the books. Mark II is 3d8.
Nice. That's it. No, like plus con or anything.
Nope,
Gotcha.
it's Starfinder. You think they want to be that nice to you?
No, but I could help.
I could hope that.
Let me dream.
Fool's hope.
That's okay. I got 21 HP. It's fine. All right. Well, that should be good for 24 hours.
Okay. An hour passes, and now I actually have to keep track of how much in-game time passes. After the hour passes, Gunner, you said you was gonna hold off on putting the last gemstone in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, after that hour, is there anything anyone wants to do? I guess before Gunner does that.
Hey, Snow snaps out of it.
Well, I don't think I can. I don't think I have anything to do. So.
Yeah, so after sticking him and saying that, as she's stepping away, she just kind of shakes her head and looks around. The shadow that was around her entire head now recedes to just being circles around her eyes.
Actually, you know what? I will actually cast junk armor on myself.
You say junk armor?
It is a. Where is it? Hold on. There's so many tabs open. Junk armor.
This is great because I really don't know anything about spells in this game,
Mm-hmm.
except like mystic healing.
Yeah. I create light armor, so EAC bonus equal to my caster level, and then KAC equal to caster level plus 2. So I get a decent buff to my thing.
For the rest of your life.
Yep. I'm making sure I stay alive. Damn it.
Valid targets include a large broken computer system, non-working or unconnected computer or robot parts, a destroyed robot, or another such trash mechanical system, or any related electric electronic components, or a combination of the above, as long as the junk is found in sufficient quantity. That's
Yeah.
great.
I turned Twitch to armor.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
Twitch was already repaired.
I know, but he already had like a tech scrap on him, so
There's
I
the tech
cast all the
scrap on
tech
you,
scrap.
plus there was the spikes and all that other weird shit on the walls and whatever was
Yeah.
left on the bodies.
Yeah, so like
That would be messed up. You cast a spell on like 2 or 3 different people, and you just look at Captain Snow and say, "We are Twitch."
we are Twitch.
Okay, hour passes. Everyone hopefully is feeling slightly better after that encounter's done. You see Gunner's getting ready to place his last gemstone in. Is there any last things you want to do? I guess before we advance forward.
Twitch is gonna reattach to Snow, and she's just gonna be holding her head.
All right. Gunner, as you place the last gemstone in, the electronic force field that was over top of this gaping hole seems to shut down. You just look directly at this hole. It looks as if there's this like I don't want to say electromagnetic, but you see this kind of static about like 20, 30 feet down that you wasn't able to see before due to the shield that was over top of it. I'm gonna role play your character for just a quick second.
Okay.
You grab like nearby debris of something, a part of an enemy or something, like some piece of gear of something you're not going to use. When you drop it into the hole, you see it go drop about 20, 30 feet, and then it vanishes almost as if there's like a portal of some sort on the other side of that 30-foot feet, and it's just hard to see due to it being like eternal darkness at the bottom.
All right, I'm just gonna jump into the hole.
Okay. As you take the leap first before the rest of your party, you drop down about 30 feet. And when you go 30 feet, you suddenly teleport onto a shadow version of your vacation spot, where everything here seems to be grayed out and you are near the entranceway.
Fuck me.
And Snow would have followed him.
And then Snow, very similar. As you descend, you both have wings, so as you descend about 30 feet, once you hit that 30-foot mark, you are teleported also onto the same asteroid vacation spot. To anyone who doesn't have any form of flying, this teleportation isn't going to like give you fall damage or anything like that, just to keep it simple.
Halbjorn dies and then dies
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that would
Because of
suck.
fall damage.
I got this super armor on, dies by fall damage.
Crush. It's like Skyrim rules. You fall 5 feet, your legs are broken, and you die.
So I guess I can fast forward it, but I guess I'll just take a order, like a front of the line to the back of the line order. So who wants to lead the pack?
Well,
I
not
will do
not
it.
Halbjorn.
I'll do it.
Okay, so let me do this real quick. All right, so since Hal Bjorn wasn't here for the original part of this adventure, I did kind of quickly put up a map out of screenshots I took on my computer. I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to kind of fast travel you through some of it. But where it is A1 at the top of this map is the arrival point that you arrive. This Zen garden placed directly in front of you. Most, if not all of you, remember this too easily when you first arrived here for what was to be your quote unquote vacation. There are a lot of other separate rooms, including like a spa room, a gym, a library, and things of that nature that are placed on this top floor. And there's also stairs here, which would be A16, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
as well as I believe there was also an elevator of some sort here as well that went down to a B floor. And just to give a bit more information, because again, Halbjorn wasn't here, you all found out originally that there were these mines dug up by dwarves several floors below that only certain people of this vacation spot, of the staff that knew about it. You didn't really find out too much information other than that, other than the mines were there, and that was where everything started to go down when all of you encountered it. So your first thought process is you're seeing all of this. No one's located here, shadowed out. It's roughly like 0 degrees Fahrenheit here when you arrive. So pretty cold, freezing temperatures, and your thought process is going exactly where you saw the source last time on your plane of existence and in the mine floors.
Yeah,
Or
those
the-
fun times where we ran into the person who essentially made Captain Snow the way she is now.
All right. I
So
start leading us down there.
you start just making a beeline there. You're not interrupted by anything. You're not just being perceptive of everything. You're not hearing anything here. It's completely silent. The world's grayed out, and it's 0 degrees. You feel as if you're alone, at least on the top surface. I don't want to fully railroad you in, but as you head down from the A floor to the B floor, is there anything else you want to do?
Nothing I can think of now.
Now Snow's just gonna
Honestly-
be looking around and remembering the place that she nuked.
Okay, so. Oh, never mind. This is as big as I thought it was. I just measured it. I thought it was a lot bigger than it was.
This map is really stretched out. It was again, I just kind of screenshotted it because I couldn't find anything on Google, and Roll20 doesn't have this as a module where I can just be like, oh, here are the maps. So I had to pull it up, screenshot XYZ.
Mhm.
So you finish through the whole top floor. You head down to the B level. You go to the room where you encountered the first like odd person, where his skin was all grayed out. He began to question some of the group's decisions and blatantly attacked. I think it was actually Mads when we had that encounter at the start of this whole module. This is
I thought that was Gunner.
it may have been Gunner. I'm
I
trying
was
to
attacked by a Solarian.
I'm trying to recall it. It's been so many sessions back. It's a full circle to.
It was before I started recording.
Yes, I don't have it, and this is when we were all playing in person, so
Yeah.
the memory's a little bit hazy on my end. But you remember all these memories. You remember enjoying vacation with several people. You remember meeting Katina here, right? Katina. Yeah.
Yep.
Here at this vacation spot. So you have that sense of like I remember it, but I don't remember it being this bad.
We met Kalani and Katina here.
Yeah.
Upon getting onto the B floor, you step over to I believe it's a service elevator, and you begin to take that elevator down. The two sources that you remember was there was an elevator and there were like the vents that you could take to get towards the bottom part. Upon at the bottom, you did fight one of the scientists
Mm-hmm.
down there. So as you kind of retrace your steps back to where you're going, thus I will take you to the new map. Because the bottom floor this time around has changed. And
Well, damn.
this is where I'm gonna ask for, I guess, the line. Gunner's gonna lead, right?
Yep.
Okay, I think I placed everyone's character here and didn't place it exactly.
Can't move mine.
It's every time.
Damn it.
Every time.
Every fucking time.
Poor Gunner.
Okay,
There we go.
Should be good.
So where are we coming from exactly?
You're coming from the top left, so north on your left side.
Okay.
Also, I think Halbjorn, Snow, and Twitch all need to be adjusted on their size.
We're giant.
I think everyone came up as 2 squares, and I think it was just how I laid the map out.
I mean, for Hobbion, it fits. He's a large sized creature, so.
Yeah, Halbjorn kind of fits with that size, but Snow and Twitch do not. And even beyond like the map size, the tokens are bigger. Like Snow is bigger than Gunner.
The teleportation has some weird side effects.
I'm not even on the map.
Did I forget a toner? My bad. Hold on,
Yeah.
I got you.
No a toner. I can't move. 3 people have enlarged person on them. It just never ends.
Welcome to DMing and D&D and Starfinder and every tabletop game.
On roll 20.
Just DMing ever. There's nothing but problems all the time.
It's always so.
Oh,
I had this prepared like 2 or 3 weeks ago with this map, and I was like, all right, everything should be good. I shouldn't have to touch it until after this battle happens. Now I'm here. My piece doesn't work. Everyone's enlarged. Maybe I can try to resize it using the tools.
I mean, you should be able to click on the thing and adjust using the corners of the token.
It's
should work.
It's something only the DM can do. The players cannot.
go to the map layer, right click. Go to align to grid. We're just gonna do it live. All right, let's see what happens. Align to grid. Okay, that's huge.
Could be worse.
Lord.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Zooming out all the way, it's only like a fraction of the map now.
All right, I set it to 50 squares by 50 squares. Hopefully that gets everything.
That's
Pretty much.
It gets a fair amount.
We can just say we'll start here because we're coming in from this side anyway.
Oh, hold on real quick. It's missing the whole left side.
Oh, yeah, we're missing some of the top stuff. But we can just move it as we go.
Okay.
That should be it.
I think we fixed it.
I mean, the tokens are still large.
We're missing the right side. Oh wait, no, I got the backup probably. Yeah. Okay, yeah, now I see it. All right.
Okay, is everyone the same?
There we
size?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, a toner and Avigar aren't even on the map.
No, they're up there
Yeah, they're way up,
in the wall.
way up in the wall.
They're climbing the wall.
All right, so that should be it. That is when you take the service elevator, you come from the north on the left side, and this is the part where I guess we'll take the marching order, and whoever's at the start, give me a perception roll. Start with that.
Yeah, Snow would also be towards the front.
Me too.
I would
Object
be
perception.
second probably, just because my perception is terrible.
That's a 34.
Okay. With a 34, as you come out of the service elevator onto the bottom floor, you just have this feeling that you're being watched or you're being observed by something. Every time you keep taking a glimpse around, you're not seeing what this thing is, but you're just detecting that something is nearby, watching or possibly guarding something. When you get to that corner, with your 34, you're feeling a bit more on edge about it, but you again just can't see what it is.
All right. I'm just gonna progress down here then.
Okay. Did you want to make a stealth check? Up to you.
I don't stealth, so
You want me to go in front and stealth check?
Well,
I mean,
you're
he's
gonna
just
have
moving.
to. Yeah, the
We don't
party's
have
at a
time for
point of
stealth.
we're just gonna be moving.
No time for stealth.
Okay. Since C1 is like a open area, I'll say what it is here.
Ah, okay. I thought it was a door. I thought there was a door over here.
Is it? Did I miss the door?
Because this is open right here because there's no wall.
Oh yes, it is a door. I'm sorry, I didn't look at the bottom right. I should
Okay.
come out to 100% so I can see everything. I'm at.
Mhm. All right, so C2 is open, so I can see probably this
C2 is
stuff.
open. C1 isn't exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm just going to slowly make my way down this way, checking in here to make sure there's nothing there.
So I should say that on the layer that you're on, there is a big like opening where it does have like space. You can see space where you're currently looking.
Yeah.
That being said, C2, from the glimpse that you can see, a small vehicle bay stands open to the asteroid's thin atmosphere, attached to a fully enclosed garage with no windows and only one door leading in. The floor of the vehicle bay is stained with oil and machine grease, while several unwieldy pieces of drilling equipment and asteroid crawlers hang on the walls.
All right. Seeing that, I'm going to keep my eye on it, but progress down to here and leave space so that if the door needs to be open, try and open the door in the passing, but I assume it might not just open, but we'll see.
Okay. When you head over towards the door, it looks as if it needs some type of like member ID or badge or something to swipe to access that area.
Can I try using my black corporate card that I got from the black site?
Sure. As you do it, you see this light shine on there. It's yellow at first. It suddenly goes green, and as the door opens up, you hear seconds before you can react a like wolf sound happen that sounded like a bit like demented or altered in sound, or like "Roof." And when you take a look, this hound charges at you. And this is where I will need a initiative roll.
Right.
And we're back in it again.
As always.
Mm-hmm.
I love the dogs.
I want to just double check. Would a toner be where a toner is currently?
No, you said he was second in line.
Oh yeah, I fell behind.
Okay, it's no problem. I'll move you over, and then you just. Okay, cool.
I have 2 turns on there.
Is that everyone's?
I have 2 turns on my on the initiative.
I think I added you, and then I think I added you a second time.
Or did you clear it from the last?
No, what happened was I rolled and then I re-added myself and then you manually added me.
Got it.
So that's what happened. So that was what I rolled, the 16.
What was it for Gunner? 20. Okay. Alright, I think that's in descending order. So now I'll roll one for the Hound.
Way through.
Is this Hound easy to see to you, or is this like too small of a picture right
It
in
is
front of
really
Gunner?
small.
That's
It-
all for me.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick something bigger than bigger on a scale. Okay, we'll go with that. That is a bigger size. Alright, so the other ones are gonna be revealed to you out of character. For my stealth for them, Gunner, I had a 35.
Of course, that's what I thought your laugh was about.
I literally did a GM roll, so after you said 34, there's a yellow screen in front of me that said 35, and I was just like, wow.
Yeah, it happens.
What's even funnier than 34? 35.
So let's see, 18. Their initiative mod gets a plus 5, so 23. Okay, with a 23, they're going to go second. But as soon as the door opens up, one was on the other side in that room. So a toner is going to be the first one to go, followed by them with a 23.
No, it would be me.
Oh, okay, I had to
'Cause
scroll.
I got it.
I'm sorry, you have a 28. Sorry. Katina's going to be the first one to go, followed by toner, followed by them, Gunner, Halbjorn, Snow. Go ahead.
Bonus.
Alright, so basically this dog creature comes out towards Gunner.
Yeah.
So I move out.
I guess I probably shouldn't word it as a dog. I will take a picture. This creature is called a Vesper Hound. It's similar in ways like a dog, but it's definitely doesn't look like a dog. It has 5 arms, 4 of which it's working on, and where its tail would be is a 5th arm and no head. Yeah, it's weird. I'll just take a picture and show you in the Discord. But
Wow.
show up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
All right, and sent. Just waiting on Discord. So yeah, they're called Vesper Hounds, not dogs at all.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
goody.
Fun. Alright. I take my semi-automatic out and I'm just gonna do a regular full attack So that'll be 3 chances. I guess it would be against that one. Would be the closest. So I move myself so I'm like able to hit it, and then yeah. So it would be against the KAC. Probably the first attack does not hit.
The first one does not against its KAC.
Alright. Really?
Wow.
And how about that one?
That one does hit.
Okay. And semi damage. 21 damage.
Okay. 21 points of damage done to the one in front of Gunner, correct?
Yes.
All right. It takes it, doesn't look to resist any of the damage, it takes it full.
Next.
All right. Start off 1 point in soul attunement, and then is this one standing here or is it in the wall?
It was the door slid open, and similar to like a dog that can't open the door, it was kind of on the other end with a really high stealth. So now that the door is revealed, it's like right at the door. I just haven't had a turn to move.
Okay. Is the door open or?
Yeah, it's open. You can see it.
Gotcha. Yeah, then walk up and smack it with my sword. Bad dog.
Dog, go home.
That is a hit.
There you go.
$39 slicing damage.
Oof. Okay, it's surprisingly still up. That's good damage already on it.
Alright, that's my turn. Sorry.
Okay.
As an FYI, our rest that gave us all our stamina points back, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
You spent a resolve to do so.
Spend a resolve to do it.
Yep.
All right. The one that is adjacent to a toner is going to do 2 attacks. Well, it's going to full attack, so -4 for both of these. It's going to just use its claws to try to claw you up. 25 KAC and a 23 KAC.
Against me?
Against a toner.
I'm
okay.
Those
pretty
are-
sure
he's
that
right in front of me.
misses.
Those are its totals, right?
Yep, 25 and 23.
Those both miss. Wow, it feels nice to actually not get hit by every single attack.
I was about to say, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure Twitch has the lowest AC, and it is 25.
Then you roll 1, and for some reason your armor flies in a random direction.
I had the lowest AC.
All right. The second one is going to move first. He's going to move to right here. He's going to, let me make sure I'm reading this ability right. Yes. Okay. So he's going to move to right here, and he's going to use an attack that it has called Prison of Chains. As a standard action, the Vesper Hound can attempt to trap a single creature within 30 feet by lashing out with the length of chains that make up its spine. The target must succeed at a reflex save or become entangled and knocked prone. And he's going to use it towards the toner.
You said me or Toner? I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. That one is to a toner.
Okay.
Uh, 20. I
That's not what I wanna do.
believe that's a success. Quick check. Yes, a 20 will succeed. So with that, that ends that one's turn, and the other one's gonna go. These creatures have a speed of 30 feet. So this one's gonna move. And as it yeah, he's just gonna stealth because he still doesn't see anything, so he's gonna take another stealth and end his turn. I'm gonna roll that stealth in the back and then put him on the GM layer to see what you would need to beat to see it. So Gunner, you're up.
Alright. Full attack into this boy. Deadly aim. One of them's a nat 20, the other one's an 18, so the lowest would be a 35.
Lowest hit, so.
Okay, so both hit.
Yep.
So first damage for the 20. Not bad. Actually, very good, actually. 6, 12, 20, 25. Plus half my base damage bonus, which is... what is that again? God. It's 12, isn't it? Yeah, because it goes with my level, I think. Okay, so half of that would be 6. 25 plus 6 is 31. Plus 12, 43. Well, actually, even then, I still need to double the die themselves. So that's... Sorry, let me do this from quick math. Goddamn.
Math.
The ultimate enemy. So 6. 2. So that's 50 from the die itself. Then there's the 6 plus the 12 from my level. So for that one attack, it's a total of 68 damage. And then my card is Eye Strain. The target is dazzled for 3d6 minutes. And that is going to be a total of 9 minutes.
Okay, it's definitely not going to last 9 minutes.
Well, let's see if it even makes it past the second attack that hits.
Yeah.
So this is plus 18. Okay. So that's 18 plus... 41 points of damage.
Still standing.
All right.
But 109 damage to a creature right off the bat is really, really good. It's not
Those
standing
nat
up.
20s, baby. All right.
That's a good dent.
And it's my turn.
Halbjorn, you are up.
All right. So, all right, I'm gonna move this way. So we got good aim there. And I am going to. Can I get both of them? No, I can't. Okay, so I'm gonna take aim at this guy down here, and I'm going to shoot at him with the cost eject decimator that I have. Where is it? Attacks. Fuck it, I'll do a full attack. 29 to hit.
29 hits. 27 also hits, right? That's the second attack.
Yeah, 29, 27. Yeah.
Yeah, both hit.
So that's. Oh, that first one's a crit. I just realized.
Oh, alright.
So.
These are
Eject.
attacks.
Yep.
Alright.
This is, I believe.
Tell me when.
Now.
And what kind of attack is this?
It is acid damage.
Just straight acid?
Yes.
Okay, so energy. Make an additional attack without expending additional ammunition, as if the attack had a blast weapon special property.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
22.
22. 22 does not connect.
Okay. So we have is.
So the first attack's gonna be for 15 points.
Yeah, so it's 22 total acid damage.
Yeah, 27 total. Okay. Damage is calculated. It's still standing. Blood is dripping from it. And it still is looking a bit ferocious. And its turn was spent using the chain thing at a toner. So it's just like retracting that tail back. Captain?
Alright. I'm going to move over here and use Unnerving Gaze. So it's actually a DC 19. I was just reading through it. Apparently my Frightful ability actually does affect this, so the DC is 19 that they have to beat.
Okay, it is. That's the will.
Yeah. We'll save DC 19.
Okay. I will make two separate ones. Let me see. The will is plus 11 for them. This one's for the This one's for the one that's directly in front of a toner. This one is going to be for the one at the bottom. There
Yeah,
was
they
such a
both
delay
succeed.
with the second. So yeah, they both just kind of look back with some confidence and kind of snarl with the face that they don't have.
Alright. Then Twitch is going to separate in front of Captain Snow, and Captain Snow is going to take a shot at the lower one.
Go for it.
That is a 29 to hit. Right, that's the 66 plus 15. I'll keep using the auto roller for that. Because it's just faster.
Oh, wait.
39 damage for the bottom.
With 39 damage, the one on the bottom is taken out. So
I try to scare you. You don't want to get scared? Okay, I kill you.
1 of 3 destroyed. Give me a perception check with where you are to see if you can see where the third one is. I put a little ninja one on him to remind me to check his stealth score.
Ninja dog.
36.
You cannot tell where the third one is. You can hear the sound of one in the area, but it hasn't revealed itself to you just yet.
Ninja dog.
All right.
Katina, back to you.
All right. I'm going to, I guess, do a perception to see if I can see that stealth dog.
Okay.
Because I know there's the one, but I'm wanting to see if there's others. 34.
34 does not reveal it.
Okay.
You, as well as the rest of the party, do hear the sound of like there being another one in the area, but it hasn't approached and or attacked anyone yet. So it hasn't. No one has seen it.
Okay.
Ninja dog.
So right now there's only that one. I'm gonna come up 10. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to shoot at that one. If I can. I'm going to try to do a trick shot on it. So my trick shot, see if it goes off first. And that's DC against 20 plus their CR.
Just looking at the CR real quick. 20. Yeah, their CR is higher than 6. So
Okay.
that does not succeed.
Alright, so regular attack. Oh, I'm rolling crappy. I doubt that's probably gonna hit it.
Yes, a 21 does not hit it. At least not this round.
Alrighty. So that was my attack.
Toner, you are up.
I'm going to make a full attack against this dog.
Do it.
Do it, man. Do it. Kick its ass.
Whew. And yup.
9.
Do both hit?
Yes, they do.
All right.
Kick its ass. Slash and dash. Nice.
So it takes a total of combined 83 slashing damage from both hits.
That should take it down.
Yikes. It surprisingly is still up, but I guarantee you one hit will do it. As long as that hit is over.
Alright, come on, Gunner.
As long as that hit is double digits, one more hit will do it. Especially Gunner following up.
Oh my, whoa, Shinderu. Dog is fine.
Yeah.
Nani?
Alright, here it comes.
I will comment on it after this attack. If this takes it out.
So we know that there's another dog hidden.
Somewhere, yes.
Okay. Would it take a part of my action to try and see if I can locate it?
If you're gonna track it, I would count it as like a survival, and that would, if you're just trying to do like a quick listen for it, I'm gonna count as perception, and then you continue playing.
Okay, could I shoot and then do that, or would I have to decide on whether I'm going to shoot or do that?
You would have to decide to shoot first, and then I guess kind of ask questions second. It'll come down to what's more important, tracking it or taking that shot first.
Guns are allowed.
Hmm?
Guns are allowed.
Yeah, that's true. And there's a lot of people after me that could probably take care of this one dog. But my survival is 20, baby.
Mm-hmm. Go
Yeah.
for it.
I'm gonna let somebody else have the gunners of that dog, and I'm gonna try and see if I can track this other hound.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
29.
With a 29, you're literally combat's ensued. You see your comrades are all focusing on these dogs here. You're taking this time to try to like center yourself and really pinpoint where you're hearing the sound, and that sound from your character sounds as if the dog is right here.
Okay, then when I realize that, I'm going to point my gun over in that direction to sort of indicate to other ones, like, hey, there's something over there that maybe y'all don't see. And I guess that's my turn because I can't do anything after that.
Halbjorn?
Alright. Well, since he gestured over there, let's see. I'm gonna walk about, do some measuring real quick. Perfect. I'm going to cast Overheat
Ouch.
in a 15-foot cone. I believe it is a. Is it an attack? No. Oh, I think I forgot to put it in whether it was an attack or not. Let me check that. It's a bit important. Let's see. Overheat hero. It is reflex save. There we go.
Reflex save. Okay.
And if it fails, it takes 10 fire damage. Which is in the column.
Okay. This creature has a reflex of 12. So let's do slash roll.
Pass speed is 17. Damn it.
A 29.
It
The
rolled a
online
17.
Yeah. The online dice roller for me has been hot with making saves.
It doesn't say whether or not it's.
Yeah, I don't think my gaze has affected anybody yet.
It doesn't say whether or not it takes half or none. It just gives me the short description. I'm trying to find it.
Reflex for half. So I'm still.
Oh, there we go. I see it.
Yeah, I'm still taking some.
You take 5 fire damage.
Alright, with the 5 fire damage, however, it is going to reveal where it is. Because it's being affected, and I'm just going to say that kind of breaks its stealth.
Aha. Just in the edge of that cone, too.
Alright, so that creature takes 5 points of fire damage. It was stealth, but after getting singed for a little bit of damage, it was kind of like cling onto the side of the wall, and after taking the damage, it kind of like flickers one of its hands in the air out of the 5 that it has. And it's a bit easier to see to the rest of you. Captain Stealth.
Alright.
Unload on it.
I'm gonna have it go after you because I think the one that I deleted had their initiative score. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say
I think it was pretty high up there.
I think so too. I just do it at the end of the round.
So
How you
Twitch and Snow are gonna separate. Snow's gonna shoot into this one, and Twitch is going to shoot into this one. That's been lost to the ether. Alright, that's a 27 to hit from Captain Snow to this one.
That's a hit.
Alright, that's the 66 plus 14. A 36 damage.
That takes it out.
Alright, and the second one is 29 to hit.
That's also hit.
40 damage plus 12. And 30 damage to that one.
Okay. At the end of the round, I'm gonna play its turn. That one is gonna go for the closest one. Are they one square away from each other?
Yeah,
I'm
Twitch moved right on top of it, so...
Okay. So then it's gonna full attack, which means I may or may not miss both of these. Let's see.
I mean, if it's going to get over 25, it's going to hit.
This is gonna be plus 19.
So chances are yes.
9 on the die, so 28, and 12 on the die, so 31.
Both hit.
28 and 31. This is going to be 2d8 plus 18 per attack. So that should be it. I'm sorry, 2d10. Okay, so it totaled to 56 from both attacks total.
Okay, and for both attacks, it's also going to get the backlash.
Correcto Mundo. Followed by Katina after that.
Alright, so it's going to have to make 2 reflex saves.
Plus 12. I'm just going to roll d20 and I'll add the 12. So 17 and 28.
The first one fails, so it's going to be the 3d6 damage. So extra 13 on that.
Okay, Katina, you're up.
10, 15, 20, 25. Come here next to Twitch. And I'm just going to do a full attack. 3 attacks with my pistol. So attack 1. Crit fail. Go figure.
A nat 1.
A nat 1. Gunner.
Yeah, pop the
boy.
crit fails.
Let's see how bad.
Always one.
Yeah, it's ranged piercing.
Ranged
I'm actually
piercing.
surprised it hasn't been me.
Also,
So I'm
Subheen,
usually the person that gets all the nat ones.
Okay, tell me when.
Now. Done.
And it was what again?
It was a piercing range.
Okay, so kinetic. Your armor's bonus to KAC is reduced by 2 until the armor is repaired on a successful engineering check.
Okay. Alright, so that was that.
And
Get 2 more tries. There we go.
Success.
Alright, and 1 more.
Checking on the 23. This is against KAC.
Yeah.
The
No.
23 misses KAC.
Okay, so only 1 hit. Okay, so 23 damage on that.
Okay.
You said and then to reaffirm, you said -2 on my armor class or kinetic
That was
for that card.
the nat 1 was for -2 to armor class.
Gunner.
There's a -2 to your KAC
Okay.
until it's repaired with a successful engineering check.
Just put that modifier in there now.
Toner.
Alright. And that was my attack.
also, hello, Heen in chat.
Whoa.
He
Alright. Corner is at 3 points of attunement,
Woohoo!
so he's going to spend those to give everyone haste,
Yay!
and then he is going to casually walk up to the dog and full attack it.
okay.
Look at that.
Casually approach the child.
5-legged dog. Armed.
Some neck cover.
I should hit it.
32 hits it. Is that to EAC or KAC?
Okay.
That misses by 1.
Alright. Well, that's still 1 hit in, so.
Yeah, 1 hit in is still good.
So that's still a healthy chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, if only you had if you were attacking with a ranged weapon, you would have had that +1.
Well, what makes it even better is that Gunner's going after you and has haste.
Right, what does that give me again?
It lets you make a full attack, but still be able to move. Not use a
Cool.
move action, but it lets you move.
So, full attack, my lowest was a 24 EAC.
24 EAC, that hits. EAC, yes, that hits.
Cool. So both hit.
Oh, and it also doubles your movement, but hard caps at 60.
That's fine, I probably won't be moving.
Yeah.
First attack with deadly aim already done, so that's a plus 18. Alright, math time. First attack is 40 damage.
Okay, it's. Let me see. I think your second attack is going to take it out, but we'll see.
Shall see. This one is 36 points of damage.
Yeah, it's taken out.
There we go.
Right, we are out of initiative, and
out of time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I know it's 10
Mhm.
o'clock, so I think this would be
Yeah.
a stopping point.
Yeah, as good a stopping point as any.
You have
Yeah,
another.
because we have Friday and
Yep.
We do a Friday.
read my mind. I was just gonna say we do have another session this week, so
Yep. We have the session on Friday, and then I have my D&D session following up on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So, fun plan for the channel.
yeah. Heen, if you were here, if you would like to see how this plays out, come check us out on Friday, same time, same place, followed by D&D on Saturday. We'd love to have you here.
Yep. Friday, of course, begins 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the game on Saturday is going to start at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when I mumble my words too.
And I have actually not been drinking this entire session, so I've been trying to stay on top of it.
We were like before this. We're like we gotta be ready for tonight's combat. Jen's like, I'm not gonna drink then.
Not my fault.
And then I guess I'm gonna try to have my new character ready by Friday, just in case we.
Yeah,
the
you
24 hours
definitely
up.
want to have it set in advance.
Yeah, just because I don't know how long 24 hours is gonna be for Hallbjorn, like how many sessions that'll be.
Mm-hmm.